Hey y'all, we are back for a part 2 of the Oahu trip. The day started off a bit cloudy again, but it was still as beautiful as ever. I mean, it's better than Brooklyn, so. We headed to Alicia's Market to get poke. I didn't love what I ordered. It was salmon with furikake on top. I liked the poke my boyfriend ordered much better, which seems to be a recurring thing in our relationship. I actually wish we went back to Alicia's for a second time to get poke. It was probably one of the best poke he ordered on this trip. The salmon furikake bowl was really good, don't get me wrong, and it was perfectly seasoned. It just didn't hit like the poke. We rented a car to head to North Shore for several hours. This is a Mini Cooper, if you couldn't tell. We drove to another trail heading towards Banyan Tree and another beach. We walked down further and came across this gorgeous empty beach near Turtle Bay Resort. Although it was kind of dreary, the beach was still so beautiful and it was nice to just be away from so many people. The sand was so clean and all you could hear were the waves crashing and my intelligent boyfriend yelling from getting his sneakers drenched because he wanted to get a close-up of the water. Hawaii is its own country in my opinion. There's just nothing like it, so I get why locals want to protect it. I mean, just the name of the streets and the language is so unique, and the fact that Hawaii once had its own king and queen. If you do visit, just be respectful and learn about the culture. If you're in the North Shore, go to Haleiwa Bowls and get an acai bowl here. It was absolutely worth every penny. It was so good. Look at this bowl. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think it makes my life complete? Well, it does.
Doesn't sound like it.
It does. And it's a bowl. And it's gonna make me go poop because I haven't. And then I'll be not bloated anymore, and I'll be happy.
And then it was time.
The fucking sun came out. You son! You're a I'm one of those people who gets their energy from the sun. I was really happy. I mean, regardless, the sun being out or not, Oahu is just absolutely beautiful. I still can't get over the mountains and the palm trees and all the flowers that you just don't see on the mainland. I mean, look at this. It's so beautiful. These are all things that you just don't see on the mainland. We went to Imana's Te for dinner. It was really good. I really liked a lot of what we ordered, but I was still hungry. I'm not really a family style sharing type of person unless there's a ton of food that can be shared. So we went to Zippy's for some more food and we ordered the Loco Moco and malasadas. I'll be honest, the malasadas were okay. It tasted more like a buñuelo from Colombia, but I will say I was amazed at the menu. There were so many different things that you could order.
Kayak to the right so we can see the mountains.
I'm kayaking because I'm a pro.
Okay, whatever, we're gonna get there.
Look at me swing this water.
The way she's going.
it's the next day of our trip and we rented a Jeep.
Get in, loser. We're going to Foodland.
So a little story time. We got tickets at Kama'aina Kayak to kayak at Kanaoe Sandbar. The weather unfortunately sucked again and we couldn't kayak there due to the wind and the rain, so we just kayaked a mile or two out from the state park. I'm not going to lie, at this point of our trip, I was pretty bummed. It's our second to last day here out of the 7-day trip, and a good chunk of it was just really dreary or rainy. Oahu as an island is so beautiful, but all the rain just prevented us from doing activities we were looking forward to, so it was just a bit hard to keep the momentum going when the weather just got in the way of a lot of things. But anyways, we just made it a food trip, so we went to Foodland, which is a big supermarket, to get poke. I personally was not a fan, but it could be that I didn't get a good poke variety. The spam musubi was so good, especially when you compare it to all the musubi cafe locations in Waikiki. It is our last full day here, and holy f*** y'all. The Cocoa Crater stairs were so intense. I'm a pretty active person, but halfway up, I thought I was actually going to vomit and pass out. We completed the entire hike up and down in an hour because we were rushing, but the views at the top were so pretty and a bit scary at the same time, but it was so beautiful regardless. I did it. I feel like dying and puking.
Get out quick. Oh, hi.
After the hike, we had reservations at Hanawama Bay. It was the most perfect and sunny day. We did some snorkeling, which I had never done before, and I saw so many different types of fish. At Hanawama Bay, there's at least 40 different varieties of fish, and they were just so beautiful and so cute. And I don't know, for me, this was just the perfect day. I wish we actually had more days like this. After that, we got pizza at Kona Brewing Company, and we were right next to the very well-known Leonard's food truck for some malasadas. Got the custard, original cinnamon, Laihing, dough bash, I don't remember, and then I forgot the other one.
And the sun is setting, and today was beautiful, and life is good, even though I go back to New York tomorrow.
They were pretty good, but I don't think they're as good as everyone says they are. There was also another place known for malasadas that I can't remember the name of, but apparently they are actually better than Leonard's. Sorry, guys. Okay, so we got shaved ice again, and oh my god, y'all. This was so delicious. I was actually very surprised. We got this on a very touristy strip part of Waikiki. I can't remember the name. But it's right across from the International Marketplace, and this was so good. And it made me go to the bathroom because for whatever reason on this trip I was constipated, but TMI. And now it's Friday and we're going back to Brooklyn.
One eternity later.
We made it back from Hawaii, and I think I'm gonna go into depression for the rest of the winter. I do not want to be here in Brooklyn. I'm sad. I hate it here. Nothing tastes as good as the fruits from Hawaii. And I know that none of the fruits that are in Hawaii are actually from Hawaii. I know that they were brought over, but still, they taste so much better in Hawaii. I'm including my vlog. Very pissed off because I don't want to be here. I don't want to be in Brooklyn. I had to take the train to go get my dog. You know how loud that was? It was so disappointing. I don't want to be in this shirt and pants. I want to be on the beach eating an acai bowl in a bikini. Shut up. You didn't even do that in Hawaii. Just shut up. And then getting poke for lunch. And then eating loco moco or a garlic shrimp plate for dinner. And then getting really good shaved ice for dessert. But no, I'm here ending this vlog in Brooklyn. Bye.